Hey Cancer, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for September 28th, 2022. This is for Cancer and all Cancer placements, last shuffle. Also, if this video cuts off on certain platforms, there's time constraints, but the extended will always be on YouTube. We have status quo, higher self. Your higher self may want you to kind of like play it cool, be like blend in with the background, blend in with everyone else, right? They want you to kind of contain your independent, like your something, right? Your be stingy with your energy, kind of thing. Like, just be like everyone else at this point. You know, walk around. How are you? Right? Don't even care if they really aren't okay. Yeah, I really cannot stand that about people. You go, they're like, "How are you doing?" And really, you're not doing well. You feel like they can feel it, and so you're like, "Oh my gosh, someone noticed," and you're like, "Not so good." They're like, "Oh." Not very, it's like, why ask that question? I cannot stand when people ask. I don't even ask people unless I have time to hear the response, just in case they're not okay. I'm telling you, I don't. I just say hello, hey, how are, how's whatever, if I want to know. But how, that's a common thing people do and say. So anyway, I don't know why when I see that your higher self is telling you blend in, be like everyone else. This is the first thing that came to mind. You have Eight of Cups here that came out, so you may be wanting to walk away from the familiar or just people in general, just wanting to get away from it. Three of Pentacles, Five of Cups, Page of Cups, and Page of Swords. Yeah, people are watching you really hard, and especially because they may have, I almost feel like slightly that there may be some gossip about you in a sense. Not really, but right? But it looks as though people may feel like you are heartbroken or disappointed about something. So they're watching you. And I'm talking about people all around you are just like, "Oh, let's see Cancer. Oh, they look all right. They don't look too bad." You know, and they're definitely going to be a little bit more gracious to you with the Three of Pentacles. They're going to want to work, be more, maybe if they were a little selfish, they're not going to be selfish anymore. They may offer or ask how you're doing with these energies, Page of Cups and Page of Swords. Some may be staring at you for a little while, and then they ask you how you're doing, and then they kind of like, depending on your answer, they just watch, but they're going to help you. They're going to be more of a helping hand than they are going to be verbal. Okay, but your higher self with the Eight of Swords and the World, your higher self wants you to get out of this negative headspace that you're in. I don't think that you're a negative person by far, but I feel as though you may feel stuck on like how something ended, stuck on how you feel betrayed in some way. You may feel that way, or maybe stuck in that energy of like, why me, or why this situation, why is it, we're supposed to be elevating, now we're ending it, or we're supposed to be, maybe it should end, but how, it seems as though there may be a chance for elevation, there's some hope, but how? And you're stuck on that, like how, on that portion of it. But there's people around that really want to help. So there's an energy of you walking away from something. So it could be that you're walking away from the past. Yeah, it definitely could be. You're walking away either from the past or walking away from what you already know. Like, you already know what this is all about. You're trying to move on. You're trying to move forward. That could be another aspect. There's hope in this, but it's also something is about to be left behind. That much I do know. You have great gratitude for the Seven of Swords and Death. You maybe have great gratitude for secrets being revealed, some things being revealed to you. Oh gosh. Grateful that you were stuck on it till you got the answer or got the truth. That could be another aspect too. You're stuck on it until you get, yeah, you may be grateful for that. You're like, I'm glad that I didn't let it go because now I know. transformation, the Tower and Knight of Wands, sorry. The transformation with this Tower and Knight of Wands is uh you're changing into someone. You changed overnight. This is You're going through a cycle now where you want to be free. You just want to be free to like enjoy yourself. And with the Tower here, this may just like hit you. Like whatever it was revealed shattered everything, of course, right? The Tower doesn't play. So you may have at one point been more in an expectant energy where before this transformation, before all this stuff happened, you were more the type that would wait, you know. You would expect more. You put in the work and then you'd wait for the response. But you were always kept waiting, this looks like. Then you get to this point where it just like overnight, like something blows away for you. And now you're like, nah, I'm going after what I want. You know, I'm not going to be waiting anymore. But I tell you what, other people will. You know, same people, it's almost like that. It's going to change how you interact with certain people now. And it looks as though you're walking away from a bunch of people. If they kept you waiting, I think you're going to walk away from them. I don't know, it's possible, right? And it may not be permanently walking away, but for now, that's where you're at. The Great Gratitude with Seven of Swords and the Death card. And then being grateful that it came out, man. You know, that this is very tough. Very tough. The Great Gratitude definitely does come from that. Like, that I think you feel free. You feel lighter. I swear there's a lot of freedom in this. I know there's a lot of heavy, heavy cards. You got the Tower, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Cups, you know, the Eight of Swords and such. This is just more of a sadness, but not even a sadness. This is like freedom. Like you're free now. And now with your higher self may want you to just like surround yourself with your community in some way, because people actually, they may not know what's going on with you, but they could feel it. They could feel that, and they're imagining. I don't see necessarily gossip. It's not even gossip. It's like they know you, and they know something's not right. So they're watching you, and they want to help you. So it's like your higher self wants you to get out of your head, right? Either put an end to it or evolve, which would be to see this from a standpoint of, like, you know the truth now, right? To no more imagining what else did I not know, all that. They're like, you know enough at this point. What do you want to do? And I think that's what they've got here. But no, you're being watched by a bunch of people. Goodness gracious. But the signs you could be dealing with are Aquarius. We also have Pisces, Scorpio, Leo. Doesn't have to be these signs. It could be that they're in your chart, or they're in the chart of the person you're dealing with. All right. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.